Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. I hope you're doing well. Got something to show you for today. We're back. It is my new ship. I think we go to the library, we can get a better view of it, so we'll do that. So I managed to. How is it we do it? I've forgotten now. There's some way we do it where we can zoom around it or something. Okay, well, it's an Alliance Crusader anyway, while I work out how to actually look at these things. Maybe it is something like this. Huh, okay. Yes, we can't. Guess it doesn't want to let me do that. If I go straight to library. I'm sure there is a way you can do it so that you can look around. I can't remember where it is now. But anyway, this is an Alliance Crusader. So for a while I've been wanting an Alliance Chieftain, but they actually released a while ago now, but not too long ago in Elite terms, I guess, the Crusader and the Challenger, which are slightly different versions of the Chieftain. Now, they're both slightly more expensive, actually. If we probably go to ships, they don't have it here, but we will at some point probably go somewhere which shows you ships. It's quite hard to say that. The Chieftain is a little bit lighter version than the Crusader, a little bit faster, a little bit more maneuverable, but not as tanky. And the Crusader is definitely more tanky, has more hard points, and the important thing which I really wanted was it has the ability to hold a fighter bay, so we can actually have fighters launch from our ship and defend us as well. So that's kind of cool. But the kind of the Alliance Chieftain, Crusader, Challenger, all three of them are actually very good mobile ships, and they still do a really good job. Kind of maneuverability wise, they're not the fastest things straight off the bat. If you do boost, they do go pretty fast, not quite as fast as my Vulture, and definitely not as maneuverable as my Vulture. The Vulture is primarily for one thing and one thing only, being a maneuverable ship, and that's what it's good at, basically. But if we go to Romanage dock, actually, we might be able to have a look. I was handing in some bounties last time and repairing my ship, because I went out, took this out for a little run, and you can see if I've put the engines on full boost, it will get to 300, but it won't really stay there. And then the limit of its kind of maneuverability is kind of around about 100, I think. If we have a look. Yeah, just under 100 currently. I haven't got the very good thrusters in. I've still got standard thrusters in it, but because I haven't been able to afford all the upgrades I've wanted. But it's a pretty good ship. We'll be able to get a decent enough view outside here, actually. If we have a look, we can not see too well. It has got multi-crew capabilities as well. That's the cockpit in there. That's me in my big red space suit, and that's it there. It's a really nice looking ship, in my opinion. We can kind of have a look here at it in our free cam. How do we zoom? Blur toggle is I. Blur zoom. Oh god, yeah, that's for kind of photography and stuff like that, isn't it? I've managed to screw that up. Oh well, we'll kind of come out of that. But anyway, it's a nice looking ship, and he says as he flies past Romanage dock, way too fast, because he wasn't concentrating. I like the cockpit as well. It's not. I think I've said before that kind of like there's three distinct kind of types of ship, which aren't the kind of general ships you can get most places. You have the Alliance, the Federation, and the Imperials. Now, the Imperials objectively look the best, because they're quite sleek, smooth. But I also am not that keen on them, funnily enough. I like my spaceships a bit more robust and a bit more, well, I mean, they are robust, but a bit more robust looking. I'm a big fan of kind of sci-fi shows like The Expanse or The Mandalorian, I guess, recently. And I love the kind of ships in those that they kind of look a bit like rust buckets kind of thing, you know, rather than say something like, I don't know, Star Trek The Next Generation, where everything is kind of smooth and sleek and things like that. I don't mind that at all. But yeah, the Federal ships for me are too blocky. I did, when I had a dropship, I did quite like it. It was a sea cow, but it was kind of an enjoyable thing. But it wasn't something that I really wanted to kind of experience first, you know, for a long time. But I think the Chieftain is a really good kind of midpoint between kind of like having a kind of cool looking design. You know, it's got a spoiler on the back and stuff like that, which admittedly in space would do nothing, but now we could land on planets, I guess there's an argument for it. And these kind of engines out to the side, which make it look a bit more like a kind of plane, I guess. Keep boosting here to get around this ring. These docks are quite cool, because you know where the entrance is at all times. The kind of classic elite kind of hexagonal ones are a bit annoying sometimes. Should really request docking, shouldn't I? But yeah, I'm very happy with this. I think this will last me for quite a while. It's about 24 million credits, and then it will cost you that again probably to upgrade it fully. I haven't upgraded it fully yet. I plan to get it to pretty much where I want it to go with 38. That's over there. There's a Cobra there. Yeah, and use this for a while, and then rather than try and go for the next ship up, which I guess would be something like a Crate or a Python maybe, I probably would more likely expand my fleet out a little bit and do different things. Let's go to Starport Services. I think they'll have a shipyard, so we can probably compare. Right, what have you got? So this is the Alliance Crusader, as you can see. Okay. Oh, brilliant! It crashed. Okay. Well, I mean, cool. Let's go back in. Thanks a lot, Elite. Didn't like me looking at the Crusader, did it? But yeah, I wanted to kind of compare it for you guys, so that you can kind of see the difference on here. So far I've taken it out for a few kind of bounty hunting missions, which is primarily what I would use it for, but it definitely could be used for some other things as well. And it's coped admirably. It did get destroyed once, so I'll tell the story now because people will think I'm a bit of an idiot. So I still had my Vulture. I still owned my Vulture. It was in storage. I'd planned on keeping the Vulture as well. Although, admittedly, I downgraded it a lot and sold some of the stuff to buy some upgrades for this. But I hadn't really upgraded this too much. I decided to go out and give it a whirl out. And I went to a what's it called? Like a disputed nav beacon. Right, where were we? We were here again. Right. I'll continue the story in a sec. But there's the Crusader. Oh, they don't have anything else. Okay, it's a shame I can't show you it compared to the thing, but yeah, it's, as I say, it's 22 million. I think I paid more than that for it. Outraged. Maybe I didn't actually. Maybe something else was like 24. Yeah, it's got like 6 hard points, 4 utility mounts, and yeah, you can upgrade things, what you like. If we go to ship, nope, go to outfitting. I think I might better afford a new power plant because I've still got, well, I've got a 6C, although they do have lightweight bulkheads. How much will they cost me? 9 mil, 20 mil for the military. The military is usually what I go up to, like spending 50 million on that is, I mean, that's a lot. In fact, I probably won't even need to do that. We could get the type B thrusters. We've got the E at the minute, which is not particularly good. Oh, but a power draw is way too much. So I actually do need to get the new power plant first. Now, they only have the 6A here, which is 12 million. Does give me an extra kind of 5-ish megawatts though. So I think that's probably what I'm saving up for now. I've got like 6 million in the bank. So yeah, rebuy cost is 1.5 million. Now I was saying about the when I got it destroyed. So yeah, I went out to a disputed like nav beacon or whatever it's called, and so you don't have any police around. And for some weird reason, I got involved in a fight with an anaconda, and it did not end well. It absolutely wrecked me. It was one of those ones though where I was like, it was attacking something else, and I thought that something else would be able to tank it for a while for me to do some damage on it. And I got its shields down, that then it destroyed the thing, which I thought would be a bit tankier. I can't remember what it was. I think it was, I can't remember now. Yeah, I generally can't remember, but it was something. I don't think it was another Alliance vessel, but it was something like that. It was something fairly equivalent-ish to mine. Not a Python, but something kind of equivalent-y. And I thought, oh, that'll be able to tank it for a while. And so I started attacking it, and then it didn't, and then nobody else joined in the fight, and then I got wrecked by the anaconda. Now, I had an issue because I didn't have enough money to rebuy it with. But they allow you to sell your ships you have in storage to use that money to rebuy it, which is something they never used to do, but they do now. Also, they allow you to remove components, to sell components, to be able to rebuy it, and they give you £1 million loan. And what it cost me to rebuy this was like 1.5 million, and I had like 350,000 on me plus the $1 million loan they give you, and it wasn't quite enough. If I sold components, it would be enough. So I deselected that, but it wouldn't let me purchase it. So I was like, okay, that's weird. And then it wouldn't let me sell my ship either. And I was like, that's weird as well. And if you don't know anything about Elite Dangerous, basically, if you can't afford the insurance, you don't get your ship back. You lose it. That would be, well, at that point, it probably was about 28 million down the drain. Which is why the phrase, don't fly without rebuy, is so repeated in Elite, because if you don't have the money for the insurance of your ship, then you've got no right to be out there flying it unless it's something really basic, because you will lose so much money by doing that. But I basically put a support ticket in saying, look, my ship blew up, yes, I didn't have the money to pay it, but I should be able to buy it back if I either remove components or sell the ship I have. And they got back to me within a day and went, sorry about this, we've just reinstated your ship, so I didn't actually have to pay anything. So I feel a bit cheeky for it, but to be fair, it was a bug, and that's taught me a lesson, which is always have the cash on you to make sure that you can buy your ship back. And let that be a lesson to all of you out there if you're new to Elite, is if you don't have the money, be prepared to jump into a Sidewinder again, because and start from the very beginning again, because that's what you have to do. And that thought to me was pretty devastating, to be honest, because I really enjoy the game, and as much as I like playing it, and probably would have at some point jumped back in and gone again, the thought of how much you, I don't want to say grind, because grind implies that I don't enjoy it, but I do enjoy doing the stuff to earn the money, and I enjoy playing the game. But the thought of starting again at the beginning was pretty devastating, and I'm very, very happy I didn't have to do that. So thank you to the elite support team. I basically just said to them, like, do you know who I am? I'm a big YouTuber. You better reinstate my ship. I'm joking, of course. Yeah, I was fully prepared to lose the Vulture to pay for it, but luckily I didn't have to. Okay, Willy Fog. So we're going to do a little bit of bounty hunting while we're here. As I say, I'm still trying to save up for some things. There's an anaconda there. I have taken out an anaconda today already, not on my own and with police help, and I did crap myself because it did start firing on me, and I did try to run away. Luckily the police came in and they had 2 anacondas of their own, so we were okay. But one of the reasons why I'm kind of in this system here, doing a bit of Alliance Enforcer, it's no use to me, doing some bounty hunting, is because I'm trying to build up my reputation with the Alliance so I can get the Alioth pass. Once you become a ally of them, which you just do by basically spending or claiming bounties, trading, doing whatever at their stations, mining, all that type of stuff, then you will become an ally with them, and then you can go to Adoth, which is their kind of main system, I guess. I've been watching a lot of a kind of Elite Dangerous lore to kind of catch up with things and see how they are, and it's really very interesting, the kind of lore that kind of happened. Maybe I'll do a kind of video on it, but essentially kind of in the Elite Dangerous universe you have a situation where it's kind of similar, I guess, to Fallout in a way. Let's head on, see this thing. I can't seem to select it yet. There we go. Killbacks are usually wanted. This one might not be. Nice, clean. Well done. They're an ugly looking ship. They're one of the most pointless ships in the game, I think, the Killback. Like, get less cargo space than a Type 6, costs more money, gets destroyed just as easily. There you go. Yeah, I was saying, like, the kind of universe is in line with like our universe, if you like, up until a point. I think it was in the I can't quite remember now. Something happens that's different, and it causes so basically corporations start to become bigger than they should do. In actual fact, they start to become bigger than governments, and they start to militarize as well, and nobody starts to kind of have an issue with this to begin with, I guess. And as a result, they actually start to take over countries, like corporations. So imagine someone like Google or Amazon or whatever started to militarize, get their own army, and then start taking over countries. It would be pretty bad. Oh, hello, we've got a crate phantom. Okay, Jack Macmillan. Let's see what we can do. I think I can take on a crate phantom. Get a little bit closer, and let's start icing him. So we've got 3 beam lasers. I think they're pretty... I think they're all like Type 1 gimbaled. But you can see that just took his shield down, and I've got a meaty old 3 multi-cannons on here, which just rips apart people's hulls. He's already nearly gone. Crate Phantom, I don't think this will net me very much. There we go, we got him already. See you later, sucker. I love seeing them explode. Ooh, 30,000's good, so it was actually 161,000 because the combat bonds or the bounty bonds have been increased significantly. I thought I just saw lasers firing then, but guess I didn't. Yeah, so the corporations started to get really big and powerful and started to take over, and there was eventually World War III essentially happened, and it pretty much devastated the Earth. And the only recognisable government which kind of came out of it was the United States of America. So they kind of won. They basically kind of took over Earth and started to kind of rebuild, but they didn't really learn too many lessons. Basically, a lot of the World War III started because of resources. So that's kind of similar to like Fallout, where Chinese and Americans start to fight each other because of resources, essentially. Diamondback Explorer. You're wanted, so you're dead. You can take out a Diamondback pretty easily. Oh, he literally just rammed me. You son of a bitch. Where is he? I've lost him. There he is. He's actually hit. It actually did me quite a lot of damage, so I'm a bit peed off with him there because he really shouldn't have. There he is. You get down for that, son of a Jim. Now I've got to get my shields back up. 43,000 is fine, so we're on 340,000 already. Yeah, that's quite annoying. I would say that probably is my fault as much as his, so, you know. But yeah, so America basically starts to take over the Earth. They obviously realise that there's not enough resources on Earth. They start to build space stations, they start to colonise the moon, they start to colonise Mars, move out towards the other places, and then they do all sorts of things like send out generation ships out. They light drive technology starts to advance. Interesting things happen. I'll put a link actually to the videos I was watching in the description because I think they were really interesting. Oh, hello, what's going on here? Federal assault ship. Oh, hello, I'm interested in this action. Yes, I bet they are. Let's try and catch up with them a little bit. There we go. He's been hit a fair bit. Oh, decided to hit me. He's trying to charge. He's not going to get away though. Oh, his shields went up. Yeah. No siree. Not today. No one is getting away from me today. Yeah, and essentially, so the Federation started out as basically the Federation of the United States of America. Then it became the United States of the Americas, and they kind of took over North and South America, and then it became the Federation basically from that. Or Federation of the United States because it started to expand, then the Federation. So the Federation is essentially America in Elite Dangerous, that faction. Now, I kind of said this before that like what I quite like about Elite is it's got this very dark kind of universe. Nobody is really a good guy. You know, don't trust anybody. He is wanted, but he's going to zip out in a second. It's a shame. I would have fancied my chances against a Crate Mark II. Boop. Oh, no, there he's gone. Mamba. That's a relatively new ship as well. Very, very fast, the Mamba. Let's see. Clean. Viper Mark IV. But yeah, so how much money are we on now? 500 grand. Got a way to go if I want to get another 6 million or so, but you know, we'll we'll get there in the end. As I said, I am actually going to buy some other ships and do some other things, like some passenger missions, some other kind of things like that. So look at this Explorer. See what they've got. You're clean. Okay, it's a shame. Diamondback Explorers are... Well, I mean, apart from that one we had who rammed me, it was very annoying. Did quite a lot of hull damage. Are my modules okay out of interest? Or did he actually hit, really? He didn't really hit much, actually, to be fair. They're all pretty high. Yeah, and I want to do some mining. There's some good mining in this system, actually, as well. So I might... Next time I might set up like a little miner. Do a bit of that as well. Do some passenger missions. Yeah, just generally enjoy it. They've shown a bit more of Odyssey and what it's about, what you're going to do, and I really like the look of it. It looks really, really interesting. They talked about the triangle of kind of combat, so ship combat, kind of your buggy combat, and then your on-foot combat as well, and it does sound really cool. I don't know yet, and they didn't specify in the video to my knowledge, whether or not, say, you're out on foot, if a ship could kind of come down and fire at you. That would be very interesting. I assume a buggy could, because that would be weird otherwise. The ship thing I would kind of get if they didn't, because it might be a little bit OP for like PvP and stuff. But then again, it kind of adds to the thrill, doesn't it? If you've got a ship coming down, you know, blasting its lasers away, trying to hit you. I mean, so long as it doesn't do automatic targeting, I think like gimbal targeting or turreted targeting, then I think it would be it wouldn't be OP. Because I think you'd be trying to hit something pretty small and probably quite fast, and you would probably struggle to do that. But I guess if you were firing missiles or torpedoes or something like that, then it would be quite interesting. A little bit quiet on the old bounty front today, here, for sure. Oh, and I did name my ship the HMS Boaty McBoatface as well, because if you don't know the story behind that name, it's not my story, I will say. There was a public vote in the UK for a new research ship, which was going out, I think, into the Arctic to look at kind of like climate change and how it affected something like that. And they opened up like the naming to the public, and the name Boaty McBoatface won, which was hilarious, and also a prime example of why you should never let the public vote or suggest names and then let them kind of blindly vote on things. Field of Bruin's going to be getting a nasty surprise. And his Viper. Target shield's offline, he's at 64%. And he's dead. There we go. Easy money. Yeah, so the public voted Boaty McBoatface. Now they did kind of turn around and say we can't name it Boaty McBoatface. This is like an important scientific vessel, and so they named it the HMS David Attenborough, which I think was like second, like, you know, place, and then they named like the little mini sub on it Boaty McBoatface, to kind of appease people, I guess. So I just think it's just like a brilliant, genius thing that someone came up with, to just be like, oh god, what am I doing? That someone came up with to, I guess, as a joke, but also, as I said at the end of, oh hello, what's what we've got going on here? Type 7 transporter and an Eagle. It's clean. Bah humbug. Cobra Mark III, mostly harmless. Clean. Damn you and your clean ratings. An Egil. It's going to be clean because he's in the wing, yeah. But just to get him out. The Crowning Phenomena. Oh my god. Alexa just activated and... Or Google just activated and scared the crap out of me. I literally think I've just pulled a muscle in my shoulder because I jumped around so far. Oh dear. There's a Crate Mark II. I'm interested in the Crate Mark II because I think that also holds the fighter bay and it might be better than the Alliance Crusader, but I haven't seen it for sale, so I don't actually know how much they cost. I do kill them fairly easily. They are a good fight, but I do generally win. So that's the two I just had a look at. Yeah, a bit of lean pickings around here, which is kind of understandable because it's a higher security area than I've been to before. But as I said, I need to raise that reputation. What are we at to 635,000? That's the nav beacon. We're close enough to that. A Python. Interesting. Let's close now. He's getting away from me, so I need to... Oh, hello. We've got a Python who's wanted. Now, this is the sort of thing where I have to be very careful because I think that Python would probably wreck me. He's expert as well, which, you know, is not good. Who's he? What's he doing? He's clean. Okay. Where's that Python gone? There he is. Yeah, I've got to be very careful here because I think that Python could take me down to Chinatown. So I'm going to wait for him to attack something. Anger the police. Because this is the difference, you see. When I got destroyed, and it was the Anaconda. Firstly, an Anaconda is way more powerful than a Python. But secondly, there was no police. Okay. He's keeping his eye on this scout, I think, or explorer, sorry. I think it might have something on it that he wants. There's probably a police vessel who's probably going to attack him. Yeah, there we go. Okay, the fight is on. Okay. Little Viper's coming in going, "You son of a gun, I'm going to take you down." Right, and that's where we come in as well. Because if one police vessel's going for him, they're all going to go for him. So Fable Airsaw, your ass is mine. Let's get those shields down. Okay. Oh, he's chaffing. He's a chaffing. I've just become so lazy with gimbals that I don't know if I'll ever be able to go back to fixed. Okay. Ooh, he's getting hit with the... Is he hitting me? Yeah, he's hitting me. Let's chaff him back. He's at 73% hull. He's got turreted lasers by the looks of it, so he's able to hit me from just about anywhere. Might break my shields. I don't know. He hasn't yet. And he's at 26%. I think I'm not going to die from him, but okay, we're going to need to chaff here because he is going to attack me. There we go. Okay, give me a little bit there. This would be good. This would be good. We were on like... Oh, he can't get away now. He's done. He's toast. 129,000, which actually equated to... I think we got 500,000 for that. Didn't even break our shields. Yas. Huxley, you're safe for another day. Ooh, quite far away from this beacon though, following him. That's how you play it safe, basically. In bounty hunting, you get way more money, and there's way more bounties out there in the like damaged nav beacons, whatever they're called. But because there's no police, you're on your own. And I think I might have been able to take him. I think I would have been able to take him, but ultimately, it would have been he would have hurt me quite a lot. So, you're clean. As a Crusader, same as me. We'll actually go up to him so we can have a little look around him. And we can have a look at the Crusader from the outside. I get to some people it's quite an ugly ship. As I said, my personal preference is more on the boxier types of ships rather than the sleek kind of Imperial Eagle or Imperial Clipper type ship. And I love the kind of 4 engines look. I love the little spoiler on the back. Sorry, Will. God, don't want to smash into him. Okay, well, we'll leave, but it's a nice ship anyway. We got bounties to hopefully get. Still got plenty of ammo for the multi-cannons and stuff like that. We haven't really had to use them too much. Okay, we've got a crate Mark II. Looks like he's in a wing. He's clean. Damn it. I feel like the crate is a pirate vessel. I feel like I don't know if it kind of classically was an elite, but it does feel quite a piratey vessel. That's probably a Viper. Yeah, it feels quite a piratey vessel. And yet, I don't seem to get that many which are actually pirates. Which is a shame. What are you? Ooh, Federal assault ship. Come to me. Yes, and he's wanted as well. What are you going to be up to? The Federal assault ship is better than the Federal dropship, but it's still a hard ship to love. Do you know what I mean? Oh, he's getting battered. Ooh. He's getting absolutely wrecked. I think he's got an anaconda on him, hasn't he? Oh, you rammed him. He's done. He's done. Bro. That was the easiest 54,000 or 200,000 you'll ever earn. Yeah, I think he tried messing with the police there and they've got 2 anacondas by the looks of it. It's never really going to end very well, was it? That's the nav beacon. Okay, we've got an ASP scout. I doubt this guy's going to be wanted, but we've got to do our due diligence. Ross M. Clifford. He is clean. Okay. Sidewinder. Oh, please. I really hope he's wanted. I think he's gone. I think I missed him. There's 2 here we can take a look at. Don't know what that is. It looks like a... he's in a wing with him. He's clean. What is that? Oh, it's a dolphin. Yes, I actually want one of these to do my passenger missions in because they just look super cool. For kind of passenger missions, you know, like private jet style things. Not as a combat vessel, they're awful, but I do want one. Right, you're free to go anyway. You will live another day. Looks like the police might be bugging out, which is fine. That usually gets some more wanted people in. Because the police just come back, you know, essentially. Which is... You know, there's... I'd say in terms of making money, this is definitely higher risk than, say, mining or No, it's him again, the Crusader. They're mining or transporting to, well, actually I'd say in some ways if you're transporting it, depending on the route you're taking and where you are, it could be lower risk doing this because at least you can defend yourself here and you're choosing your targets. If you're out transporting stuff, you can get interdicted, and if you're in something like a Type 7 and you don't have, you know, much backup, you can be in serious trouble. So I think this is probably one of the lowest risk kind of ways to make money you can kind of have in the game, really. Ah, hello, Eagle. Don't know if we'll get to him, but we'll give it a go. Oh yeah, he turned. Damn, I missed him. Right, let's get him. These eagles can be quite annoying because they have pretty good maneuverability, obviously, but they get wrecked so quick. He said, "I fight a good fight." Oh, there's a crate phantom there. Did have one of these earlier. That was on there. Alan Beaumont. He's clean. God damn it. What are we up to now? 1.4. Yeah, we've. Oh, there's an anaconda. Master anaconda. Clean. I'm kind of relieved in a way. Like, I did earlier on take one down, but man, your heart's in your mouth with these anacondas. If they turn on you, you are toast. Third lance and another third lance in a wing. It's pretty beefy. Who's that? That's an Alliance police force. Third Lance is a ship I would quite like as well. It's a good looking ship. One of the classic elite ships out there. Who are you? Is that dolphin again? It's another dolphin. See if you're wanted. I don't think I have seen one orca once, which was wanted only once, and it went down so quick. It was actually, well, its shields went down very quick. It had as a hull, it was a little bit tanky, but like it didn't. I don't even think it got a shot off on me. It was they're just, it's not built for that. Do you know what I mean? The dolphin is the smaller brother, I guess, or sister of the orca. I think it was one of those things where the orca was great for like passenger missions and things like that, but it was way overpriced for what it was. And he's gonna go. And no, you're clean. And so they brought the dolphin in, which is only 1 million credits. I say only 1 million, but I mean we've just earned 1 million in, or 1.6 in 43 minutes without really batting an eyelid, apart from when that Diamondback decided to ram me. Type 10 Defender. Oh, that's an interesting ship. You don't see many of them out. The Flying Fortress, that is the Type 10 Defender. Yes, he's wanted. We're in for a good fight today. I'm just going to take him on. Fuck it. He should have turreted weapons if he's not an idiot. He's turning on me. He won't hit me. I've just chafed. Look how shields though. Like I got 1 bar down before my thing's overloaded. Yeah, he's hitting me. Help with the police though, I think we'll be okay. We'll chafe again. I know it's chaff, but I like saying chafe. Can't forget our shields are offline. Okay. 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 This could have been a mistake. Okay, yeah, no, he's really hitting me now. We need to get the hell out of here. The good news is we beat him on speed, 55%. Let's chaff, and then we'll get our shields back up. He should be far enough behind me. Yeah, he won't be able to hit me at 4 to 5k. We don't want to get too far away because we do want to still get the spoils. And I think we'll have to head home on 54% there. Yeah, we got our shields back up. Let's get. That is me taking him for granted, and that is not something you should do because that is a beefy hell of a ship. Alright, we've got 4 shields back again. Going back in again. This could be a mistake, but sod it. I want to get him before those shields go back up. Shit, he's attacking me again. Son of a gun. Nearly got him. 2, 1, 0. Gotcha. Ooh. How much are we getting for him? 259,000 credits. Okay, that was worth it. We're going to bug out and go back to... Where should we go to? Seddon Gateway? Oh, is that a... No, it's not. So I need a... Yeah, Alioth. There we go. Rominder Dock. Yeah. So that's me taking him for granted there a little bit, but you can see how beefy he was. He respect him for that, and me not respect for having no respect for him. Still, no harm done. It would only been a few thousand credits to get repaired. Isn't taking anything major out, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, I guess at least with that I know I'm faster than him and I can run away. With an Anaconda, good luck, because they're also fast. I think the Anaconda is by far for me the scariest ship to come up against. Pretty much every mid-range ship I fancy my chances against. Even a Python, I think I can take down a Python. This is PvE, not PvP. We're just massively blown right past that. Yeah, and I think I can take it on, but when you start getting to the Anaconda level ships, it's scary, man. That thing is, it can just take you down so quickly before you even know it. Rominger Dock. Still, there's a 2.5 million. We must have got about 800,000 for that Type 10, I think. Something like that. That's a pretty good run. Gets me up to 8.5 million credits. Still got a little way to go to get that Type A power plant. I think I might go for Type B because I think it's Type B is only about 5 million. I think it's 2 megawatts less, and I think that's absolutely fine. But I don't. Let's have a look. Rominger Dock might have it. I saw this post on Reddit the other day about somebody who said their docking computer got destroyed and they had to dock manually and they didn't know how to do it. I thought it was so weird because I've never used a docking computer in my life. He says not actually requesting any docking, like an idiot. Ooh, clipped it. Yeah, I've never used a docking computer in my life. The thought of doing it with a docking computer is just weird. If I had like a Type 10, Type 9, something like that, I probably would, because those things do not handle well. So maybe he had that, but it seemed like he was a fairly new player, so I doubt he would have. Excuse me. Thank you. So 12,000 credits to repair. It's just not really. It's nothing really, is it? And then we will sell these. It's definitely Alioth Independence. Cool. That gets us up to 8 million. This is a different place to where we docked, wasn't it, I think? So let's have a look and just see what they've got. Okay. Core internals. They only have the 6A here as well. 12 million it is. That's fine. We're only like 4 million away from that. Pretty close. Heat efficiency is much better. I'll then get the 6A thrusters probably. So that would be another 16. Sorry, the 6B thrusters would do me, wouldn't they? What's the point of spending 10 million more on that? I don't think there would be. It just draws so much more power as well. In fact, a 6C might be actually fine, because the power draw is going to be immense, but we do want a bit more oomph. Frameshift drive's fine because, like, in all honesty, I don't need anything. I don't really leave the system at the minute with this thing, so it's fine. Sensors, I've got a 6A power distribution, and I'll need to at some point save up and get some of these, like to get up to military level, but that's 20 million. That's the cost of the ship essentially. And then I do want to get a fighter. I do want to upgrade the shields as well. At the minute I've got 5E shields, which is why they're getting destroyed quite easily. So then 5A would be 5 million. Again, need way more power. It might be better with 5B for the power draw. I'll have to have a look. Maybe even the bi-weave. We'll see. Oh, fighter hangar. I didn't know they had this here. That's very cool. So we can get a fighter hangar. In fact, I might do that. Okay. So it has to go in 5-1. I presume can't get a fighter hangar in 4 though. So what we probably would have to do would be to sell the 5D module reinforcement. Maybe go for the 4D. Maybe we could go for a 6 shield generator. They do sell them here. So 6B is 5.3 million. It takes us way above maximum power load. Even a 6E module type limit exceeded. Oh, because we already have one. So if we sell the 5E, we put in a fighter bay. Let's see. Because I just think that is the coolest thing. And then we have a look at our shield generators. Have a look at what we can get. So we can get a 6B, puts us well over. So we need the power plant, or we get rid of some other stuff to bring it down. Like probably one of these. Module reinforcement. Don't really need the planetary thing, but utility, how much power are these using? Probably they're not using. The power draw is, well, actually it's not that minimal. So we'll sell a couple of these. That gets it down a bit. Because if we have better shields. Empty fighter slot. How much is a fighter? Oh, they're cheap as hell. Okay. Ooh. 2 fixed plasma, 1 chaffer. 2 slow but tougher than other fighters. Oh, so it's a taipan. Okay. And that's all they've got, just taipans. Okay. We'll get the one with, like, say, 2 gimbaled beams and a heatsink. Sweet, we now have a fighter. Let's get the shield generator. How much money have we got? 9 million, okay. Oh, okay, so we can actually afford the 6B with that. And it doesn't take us over our limit, which is cool. 6B would probably be fine, I think. Cool. Still loses 4 mil in the bank. Probably need a hull reinforcement package. Like a 4D there. No active crew. Let's go to the crew lounge and get a crew. So, for what I know, these guys, they take more of a profit share, so you can kind of train them up. So let's take like the worst one. Cool. Oh, okay. So actually, they're going to sit in with me. So should we hire some more? Let's get. I actually didn't even know about this. Oh, these are inactive. Set active. Ah, okay, right, fine. Yeah, we just wasted that money because I'm terminating them. We'll keep Egypt O'Neill because that's a cool name, and Elisa Gomez is going to fly our thing. Okay. So let me just double check that outfitting. So all our hard points I'm fine with at the minute, but I do need to have a think about that stuff. A shield booster and a chaff. We could actually probably put, no, that gets a bit close, doesn't it? Sod it. I actually want to put in another chaff because I do use the chaff a lot. Still under our max. And then core, so we still need the bulkhead, we still need a better power plant, still need better thrusters. Probably still need better life support, would be quite useful. But I'm kind of okay with a 6B shield generator at the minute. I think it's a lot stronger. So I'll be intrigued to see how that goes. So let's have a look here. These we don't need on anything because that's fine. Right, let's just fly out and see if we can't launch this fighter because this could be quite cool. I appreciate it's right at the end of the video and I'll probably do it in the next video as well. I didn't realise they were for sale here. That's cool. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to go to Alioth actually, because I knew they were for sale there, but we will go there anyway. It's the capital basically of the Alliance, so quite cool. Is that a dolphin? No, it's an orca. Okay. Okay, sweet. That's awesome. Let's get away, I guess, from the thing. Okay. Assume up.
Your way is clear. Starcom wishes you a good journey.
Cool. Oh, so I can fly it. We'll get her. Well, I want to try it out to begin with. Okay, this is cool. Sweet. So this is a little Taipan fight. Let's have a look at the outside of this. Oh, that's very cool. Oh yeah, I like that. Then let's head back in, and then let's go back and see our ship. There it is. That's so cool. I love it. So yeah, we can deploy this when we want as well. Try and take out some other ships. It's sweet. Ah, oh, look at it. Okay, then here's a question. Like, how do we request dock? Ah, sweet, look. Okay. Oh, this is cool. This thing flies well. Okay, that's seriously cool stuff. And then we're back in the ship. Awesome. Thank you, Annalisa Gomez. Awesome. Well, thank you for watching. That's cool. Next time I'm probably going to do some more bounty hunting just to see how this this fighter goes and see if we manage to get Annalisa Gomez murdered horribly. But till then, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.